every cliche around being a Canadian. Maple syrup, yellow snow, stuff like that.
What does it mean to you to be a Canadian?
Largely to drink Tim Hortons.
I have no idea.
To me, it means to have a love of nature and to be hospitable to people. I see that in a lot of Canadians.
In reality, it's a marvelous way to run a country. In fact, it's probably the way every country should be run. In that sense, Canada is a model for the world, a place that, to a greater degree than most others, has set aside ethnic conflicts based on national identity in favor of a loosey-goosey multiculturalism based on individual opportunity and an intergroup respect. Call it a post-national state. Well, some of us think it's quite wonderful.
For me, being a Canadian means being free, being in a country where I feel like I'm welcome, being in a place where I'm not afraid. I'm not worried about women issues I would worry about in Africa. I'm not worried about what's going to happen to my kids because I feel like the school system here is good.
Tolerant, understanding, compassionate, peace-loving.
When I think of being a Canadian, it's really interesting how my perspective on that has changed just in the last couple of weeks with the political shifts. The political shifts with the NDP in Alberta and also the political shifts federally. And so I've been actually really ashamed of being a Canadian for the past 5 years. I really have not enjoyed the way the Harper's been representing our country, and I think it's been giving us a really bad name. People used to proudly wear their Canadian badge as they backpacked around the world, and they've stopped doing that, and maybe it's something we'll put on our backpacks again if we can kind of turn this country around. So.
Oh, what it means to be a Canadian? It means free education and equality for all, and it means a right for everybody to succeed, and basically you can do anything in Canada. Whatever you put your mind to, you'll accomplish it.
I think there's a family aspect for Canadians. I think everybody's very welcoming, friendly.
You know, big open space with a lot of easygoing people that like the great outdoors and have a great sense of humor. And just a sort of an inherent sense of wanting to do the right thing.
Sort of peaceful, quiet, a little boring.
That idea of cold weather, fatty foods, playing hockey.
Being a Canadian citizen made me feel like this is a dream come true.
But as we've seen in this chapter, what's at stake is the very idea of citizenship, of being connected to each other and to our communities. So, what does it mean to you to be a Canadian?